reviews have been a long time coming. I am Mecca. Who are you?
I'm Rob off camera.
Oh, so we've got all the Indiana Jones disastery reviews here. Then that's been a long time coming. It has been a long time back to the garden or something, right? What are we talking about? Indiana Jones and
Yes.
the Pick of Destiny.
The Dial of Destiny.
They go back in time because we knew they would. Where what's her name? Phoebe Waller-Bridgerton goes, know your place and stay in your lane, Dr. Jones! Or something, right? And Harrison Ford is like 7,000 years old.
Yep.
And here we go. Gloomy and depressing final act. This is the BBC themselves for culture. Now, they showed this over at the Cannes Film Festival, and that is a bunch of snooty snoots. That's a bunch of snooty old stuffed shirts who want art and theater and cinema. You know, the cultured people, the high art people, the film people, those sort of people. The Oscar winners, as it were.
The people who need people.
The Oscar winner people, both of them. Harrison Ford and Phoebe Waller-Bridgerton can't lift a film that is a depressing reminder of how much livelier his past adventures were. Says Nicholas Barber, allegedly. It might be a GTT bot AI thing, right? It might be an alien.
It's the Greys that have the fetish.
It might be. What is it? I don't know. Oh, Indiana Jones is back. 34 years. So, should we read all this word for word?
Well, okay.
Or should we just skip to the chase here?
I covered it on Naps. Okay, a lot of this is background.
We're getting old. Spoiler. So this is going to be the more in-depth bad cat. Where's my writing crop?
I don't know where's your
Kathleen Kennedy. It has been a very... Oh, here it is.
A few moments later.
Oh, here it is. Kathleen Kennedy, you've been a bad girl.
Yes, of course.
We need to rub your nose in this mess, and we knew you were giving us this old Indiana Jones broken hero trope thing that nobody wanted because you thought James Mangold did such a great job with Logan that we needed to do the same thing over and over again. Because what, memes? Because memes? Is that it?
Memes.
This is a meme thing, isn't it? I am not a fan of memes unless I am meming the thing. Unless I am inspiring the meme or something, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, how many memes have I inspired? Pray tell! And how many more memes will I inspire still? As long as they're soda cans of red, white, and blue ones, right?
That's
And
right.
that is what Indiana Jones, the final... What are we talking about?
The final insult.
The final insults of know your place and stay in your lane, and I'm better than you, na boo boo, and you're just going to go and hold your limp little whip in your hand and bring that to the bang bang fight because you're old and you don't know any better, and we need to just replace you throughout history with me while you stand behind and I snark and wit and do everything for you.
I have a spoiler from Reddit.
Is that what it is?
I have a spoiler from Reddit. Yes. About the ending of the film. This is unverified.
Unverified spoiler.
Unverified. Do you want to read it or
Yes.
do you want? Here's how Indy gets back to 1969. So apparently he's time traveled quite a bit in this movie.
Oh, you can do that by meditation and things and just swirling into the ether.
Now again, this is unverified. I cannot attest to the veracity of this leak. So please take it with a grain of salt. So, he wants to stay in ancient Rome because the present has nothing for him. Helena pleads with him they must go.
What? He wants to stay in the past. Oh.
But he insists he stays. Then she punches him in the face, and it fades to black where he wakes up in his New York City apartment. So apparently, allegedly...
Whoa. So she still whacks him in his face? What? Is that real?
I don't know if this is real.
This guy gave it a 2 out of 5.
But it sounds dumb enough that it could very well be real.
I guess there's new stuff in this, apparently, where she comes in and she's like, I'm rescuing you.
What are you doing here? Rescuing you! Hang on!
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yay, what we didn't want to see.
With these CGI movies that are so much CGI, the CGI is CGI. And they look like video games. Okay, and the Crystal Skull, too. And they had that at Goodwill for like $3. And I left it there with all those ugly, judgy, nuddle people.
Yeah, to think nobody wanted to buy it for that price?
I know.
Yeah, jeez, you know.
So what's different about this? He's still bringing a whip to a bang bang.
Yeah.
Fight. And then they all bang bang at him. Only more of it. The history's greatest hero gets told to know your place and stay in your lane, Dr. Jones. I'm here to rescue you. You listen to him. Now you listen to him. He knows where he's going because he's more diverse than you. Oh, we don't need to save her.
No, we don't. I'd help her.
She can save herself. She's smart and witty and clever and pretty and depth of vision and resourceful. And
What do you mean? Resourceful, daring, beautiful, self-sufficient?
a cunning linguist.
Kimmer!
If only she were. Then she could put that mouth to some use.
That might make her more exciting.
Turn left! Turn left!
I don't want to turn left and listen to some stupid new short round. Short round was annoying to begin with.
He listen to him, he knows.
I know Tangier.
I'm old, I know what I'm doing, and then he doesn't. Is it? Really?
Oh, leave it to the old white man.
I'm old, and I know what I'm old, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't, Dr. Jones. You're an old man. You're an old white dude. You know your place and stay in your lane, and listen to this youngling. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Because he's the best.
Splat, and they were never heard of again.
Yay.
Is that why they have to go back and change history? Oh, this is not gonna be good, is it? What else is new?
That's
Dial. Oh yeah, that's probably they are going back in time and changing time, because that's the little doohickey that we keep seeing. That's the Archimedes doohickey.
Archimedes stopwatch.
And you know what they say about Archimedes?
What do they say about Archimedes?
I don't know. I didn't know him. He was before my time.
Ah.
She told him, know your place and stay in your lane, Archimedes. You're just a real toxic old white dude. I'm going to do it for you. See, she invented it herself. That's how she knew how to find it. This movie wrote itself by ChatGPT. Didn't it? I wasn't going to do the upsy downsies. Did we have any other articles? Oh, for crying out loud. That's the wrong one. Here, this one. Is it this one? Oh, I'm in the wrong. I don't like that word. Can we just say it's stupid and out of date by throwing a woman in there to go, know your place and stay in your life? Because I'm so tired of this. That doesn't make women look good. We're bad and annoying and B-wordy enough as it is. Thank you very much. And I can admit that. Disney's Indiana Jones turns that word. That word. Many fans are not happy with the latest. See, to me, that word I usually use to fill in when the message becomes to the point of like a Pure Flix movie. Right? When it becomes so over the top, preachy, like Star Trek Discovery.
I like science.
Where it literally is about the quality and writing level of one of those religious movies that you see. So I don't necessarily use that word when it's just an annoying woman trope of strong female character written by strong female character can't write strong female character without making her know your place and stay in your lane. And that's one of the things that really what do you think on this one?
I think that there's systemic problems with this movie. And I think, yeah, listen, when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. So take that as you will. But I think this movie is going to be pretty bad. And however you want to describe it, you want to use the W word. Go right ahead.
Well, what would you classify it as being woke? The fact that he's an old broken hero and it's a woman, telling him what to do? Or would it be like when they just drop 27 pronouns to put, and we have a this diversity and a that diversity and a this diversity and a that diversity just for the sake of diversity, right?
Yeah.
Revenge is death!
So,
If she turns out to start doing stuff better than he can,
which we already kind of know that.
yeah.
It's gonna be catastrophically bad, this person says. Oh, here we are. Yeah, this is all the you stole it and I stole it and then you stole it and then I stole the joke that you stole.
It's called capitalism.
Right. Now let's see something decent and military.
Did I steal it? Is that right, Mrs. Robertson?
294 million, according
That's
to
how
Forbes.
much this movie cost to make?
According to Forbes?
You could feed a small nation. You could feed a large nation. Holy schmagoli.
And they're gonna lose money and they're gonna write it off and then I'm gonna pay for it anyway, which is why I don't feel bad.
Okay, wait. Now, this brings up a very important thing here. These movies are getting more and more expensive to make, and it's gonna be impossible for them to make money.
Yeah.
At what point is the whole thing just gonna collapse on itself?
They're just making these to write them off now, like the Galactic Star Cruiser. I want to bet. They know they can't make money. They're just making them as tax write-offs. That's just a way to steal money from the government and from my tax-paying dollars. And I don't like that, and I ranted about that earlier. This is an 8-minute long pickup on this, but this is a new trailer reaction. So I don't know if this is going to be a whole video in and of itself. All of these reviews just lead me to believe this is not a good movie. So.
No. Not a chance. We haven't seen it yet, but as the 8-Ball would say, outlook not good.
I love the part where Indy said, "That's not a whip, that's a whip." The trailer pulls out a scimitar and starts showing off fans. They grab their revolver and blast in the face. If you want Kathleen Kennedy out of LucasFilm, watch this when it's on DVD. Don't support the box office.
No, if you buy it on DVD, then they still get money.
Hey, guess what? It's going to be on Disney Plus probably. Really soon.
Don't buy. Avoid.
It's like a comedy masterpiece. I think I can speak for all of us when it says it looked like Indy finally meets his S-word girl boss. Why does Disney think we need 400 trailers per movie? Well, they're all the same trailer too.
Yeah.
They're all the same trailer over and over again, aren't they?
I'm staying, Helena. I'm staying, Helena. You can't make me go back. I like it here in ancient Rome. I'm somebody.
All right. Serves up nostalgic hokum minus the thrill, according to Variety. This. Oh, I don't. I'm really scared that this is gonna be just awful. This is gonna be the next Last Jedi. Did they think that the Last Jedi was a good thing because they got a bunch of impressions and a lot of people started a YouTube channel phenomenon thing, right? Because how bad that and Star Trek and everything was. Is Indiana Jones the next thing in that progression? Is that the next step? You know, it's just they go through and systematically destroy every little thing one by one because they want to sell you on this get in the VR helmet, people. No, that's going a little woo. That's going a little too woo, but I am wearing the crystals tonight, so we're a little woo tonight. The test screenings were bad and they did reshoot. This is after the reshoots, allegedly. According to John Williams.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, they had a whole new ending to reshoot, according to John Williams.
We have maybe another ending to shoot and to record maybe in a couple of weeks.
And this is dated back from
November.
I mean, so this has been a disaster a long time in the making.
Alright, well, perfectly serviceable. The new indie movie thwarts the opportunity to show what an 80-year-old hero would be really like, just desperate to turn back the clock instead.
Yeah, that's right.
The de-aging is Uncanny Valley. Oh no, don't do that. Mostly goes away after the 20-minute opening sequence.
That's a long prelude. The opening prelude should only be about 5 to 10 minutes.
That's like when they do like 9 or 12 minutes of Star Trek Discovery before they give you the intro.
That's a good like
third of the movie.
Fifth, well, at least a fifth of the movie.
It only needs to be an hour, I know. Okay, so the action jumps forward to 1969 during a screening at Cannes. I found myself wishing they would just let Harrison Ford be an old man. Oh no. Ford is 80, while Mango's movie occasionally acknowledges that Indy has seen some S, according to this, but mostly ignores the physical realities of what an 80-year-old body can do. Oh no, the de-aging can only serve to demonstrate the dial of destiny. Just wants to turn back the clock instead of doing anything new. Kibber! Where's the part about the CGI being awful? Where's that part? Is this article or is this another article here?
That's actually,
where it looks like a
BBC
video game.
article.
Oh, it's the BBC one. It looks like a it looks like a cheap video game. Oh, it looks like a Tintin cartoon. Here you go.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg made an animated CGI animated version of the comic strip Tintin.
This is what they sent to Cannes, to the snooty snoots at Cannes. They thought this was a good idea.
Yeah, they did.
Did Bob Iger just throw Kathy to the wolves with this one, or did she demand? I wonder.
My instinct is that he was just gonna let this fail.
To write it off.
Let
it lose money. I don't think it's gonna lose money.
It's too late to do anything about it.
I don't.
Send it out there, let it fail, and then you have justification for getting rid of KK.
Yes, of course.
CGI heavy unreality persists, and he is now about to retire from a dispiriting teaching job in New York. There's still no sign of the wife or the son he had at the end of Kingdom of Crystal Skull.
The broken hero.
They just forgot about that. Shia LaBeouf may not be missed, but Karen Allen certainly is, and in general, he seems to be as much of a relic as the one he likes to unearth. But then his goddaughter, Basil's hardy archaeologist daughter, Helena, Phoebe Waller-Bridgerton, turns up to ask him about Archimedes' doohickey, which has been missing for decades and which, wouldn't you know, has been split into 2 pieces. So,
yes,
as to add to the questing possibilities. So it's a fetch questy. They gotta do the Wayfinder and the Thingamabop, and these aren't written by AI. This is literally the Rise of Skywalker. They have to go and find the Wayfinder and the doohickey and the Thingamabop to go and find Palpatine at the bottom of the thing in the Endors. Because Ewoks. Are there Ewoks in this too? Is Kathleen Kennedy gonna jump out and start dancing at us? Because they race swapped Short Round on this, didn't they?
They made him even more diverse.
They made a diversity version of Divorce Short Round.
Well, Short Round would be in his 30s by now.
Well, yeah, he just won an Oscar in that Michelle Yeoh movie. Looks like Doomcock got some leaks too. We were saying that we were guessing anyway from way back that it was going to be. I think pretty much everybody on YouTube was guessing this. There was going to be a time travel thing because of those Roman soldier things. All right, so the Dial's time traveling powers are finally put to use on something. This is what they're highlighting. It utterly fouls it up to the last act. Not a complete disaster, but you genuinely wonder what the writers were mainlining when they came up with their barmy showdown, which completely wastes Mickelson's effort and feels like a cross between a Doctor Who episode retooled by the writers of the Magic School Bus or the ChatGPT AI thingy.
ChatGPT.
The thematic time is taken way too literally. As it labors through a global quest for a compact time machine designed by the great mathematician Archimedes, who of course also broke it in two and designed it into the thing. Yep, they're going back in time. Well, we knew that. We knew it was going to be time travel because the leaks in the picture.
Yeah, I mean, all the leaks pointed to time travel.
Is this new? May 21st. Well, we said this like last week anyway. But yeah, time travel and blah and Phoebe Waller-Bridgerton. She's an archaeologist. I'm an archaeologist too. I'm a better archaeologist than you, Indiana Jones, because I'm a woman and I'm snarky and witty and I have depth of vision and I am. Know your place and stay in your lane, old man. Know your place and stay in your lane.
I want pudding.
Turns out Helena has mercenary motives, and Phoebe Waller-Bridgerton of Fleabag fame makes her saucy, spiky, and duplicitous in a cheeky way. She's like a young Maggie Smith with a boatload of attitude. But Maggie Smith wasn't annoying. That's the thing. Maggie Smith, if you watched like The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, she was not annoying in that. She was just sure of herself. Sort of. Ish. In ways that were not this obnoxious snitch. Alright?
Resourceful, daring, beautiful, self-sufficient.
With a boatload of attitude, we never feel in our guts that Helena... That's a weird one I had to randomly pull out of my backside that I watched for no reason when I was a teenager, when I was like 14. No idea why I watched that movie, but Pamela Franklin's nude in it, and she's probably underage. We're going off on a... So this thing...
It took them how long? When did they buy LucasFilm? 2012 it was? I believe 2012. It took them 11 years to come up with an Indiana Jones movie. And this is what we got. Seriously? Seriously? And I keep saying, there must have been many late nights with KK in her home office with many bottles of wine, thinking, how do I ruin Indiana Jones? I've got it! I'll just put me in it. I don't know. Like, we haven't seen it yet. We're not going to be able to see it for a while.
This is Kathleen Kennedy seeing herself on screen.
Again. Kathleen Kennedy seeing herself on screen again.
She wants to see herself on screen. Where am I in this? I'm not in this one. I am Mecca, and I'm exhausted by Indiana Jones. I'm going to go to bed.
Me too.
And we're going to edit this in the morning and get this up for you. Watch my rant about the mermaid. If you haven't, it's funny. Subscribe. It is awesome. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.